Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing something a little different. I'm going to be showing you guys my process of fulfilling orders for Etsy and just take you through what a typical day looks like. I'm actually going to be filming a full 2 days of this because I have a ton of orders to put together from the Black Friday sale that I had, and I'm totally behind on them because I am graduating next week and I had to write a whole report. So I'm gonna be basically just sitting at this desk and in my room fulfilling orders, and I kind of wanted to show you guys my whole process of doing that. So I always start out with some breakfast. Right now I'm eating some waffles, and I open my Audible app. I have been using them for quite a while, and they are actually sponsoring this video today. When I have to spend a whole day making stickers, it takes a lot of time, and I usually need something to do in the background to kind of help pass the time, but without being like visually distracting. Today I'm actually going to be starting a new book. I'm going to be starting The Secret History by Donna Tartt. If you guys go to audible.com/JennyJournals or text Jenny Journals to 500-500, then you can get 3 months of Audible just for $6.95 a month, which is half off the regular price. And you get to choose 1 audiobook and 2 Audible originals. So yeah, that will just be for a limited time. So I will have the link in my description if you guys want to check it out. Alright, so for my process of fulfilling Etsy orders, usually the first step I do is kind of list everything out that I need to make. So that Excel sheet kind of just shows me all the prints that I need to make on the right side and then all the stickers I need to make on the left side. And so I'm just printing all of those things out. It's going to take a long time, so my printer is going to be basically going all day. And I'm just taking a lint roller and kind of cleaning my sticker mats, and then I'm going to get to cutting all my stickers out. I have a Cricut machine and a Silhouette Cameo 4 machine that Online Labels sent to me because they wanted me to test it out with their paper and kind of compare it to the Cricut. I'm going to actually be doing a video on a comparison of the two, but since I'm totally new to the Silhouette machine family, I just wanted to spend like a month or two to just kind of like figure it out. And so I feel like now I kind of have a better handle on it, but I was having a lot of issues with it, and that's why a lot of my orders are also delayed because I just couldn't figure out the blade situation. It was working perfectly fine for a couple weeks, and then all of a sudden the blade just stopped working or like stopped adjusting. And so I have to, you'll see me like pull out the blade a lot because I have to like manually adjust the settings on the blade, which is kind of strange, but it's working for today, and then I'm gonna probably like call them and see what's going on with it. But yeah, I'm just gonna be cutting all of my stickers out. And I think it's so fun to watch, but the sound is so horrible. I'm gonna play a clip for you right now about what I have to listen to all day. It's so horrible. I feel like I'm kind of immune to it now, but the Silhouette is even louder than the Cricut, so I'm kind of like having to get used to it. But yeah, it definitely helps listening to an audiobook or listen to music because I cannot listen to that all day. It's horrible. It just sounds like dying robots to me. But anyways, I am getting ready to go to Michael's because I realized my mats are not sticky anymore, and usually when that happens, I like to just get a new fresh mat, and I usually go through, I would say 2 a month, so it's not too bad. But I find that if my Cricut's like cutting a little bit off, it's usually just because my mat is getting old. So yeah, I just finished getting ready. I find that if I get ready in the daytime when I'm working, instead of just staying in my pajamas with no makeup on, I feel like a little bit more ready to be productive, I guess. I don't know why that is, but sometimes it helps. But I'm just now going to pause my audiobook and I'm gonna go to Michael's with my doggie. Her name is Sophie, if you haven't seen her in my past videos, but I basically take her everywhere with me, everywhere that she can go anyway. And Michael's is one of those places that allows dogs, so I always take her. I probably go to Michael's like 2 times a week. And I always take Sophie with me, so some of the workers always recognize her when we come in. It's really funny. But yeah, I'm just gonna take you guys into Michael's with us. Somehow I came out of Michael's just with the cutting mat, which is all that I needed. Usually I come out with like pens and random art supplies that I never use, so I'm pretty proud of myself. But yeah, I usually like to kind of take a little trip like this out when I'm doing a bunch of Etsy stuff, because sometimes I'll be like locked away in my room for 2 days on end and will not come out. So I've been trying lately to kind of like go on a walk or go on a car ride somewhere, or even pick up some food for myself instead of eating at home, just to kind of get away and step out for a little bit. And I know that's something that a lot of self-employed people struggle with, is kind of like knowing when it's time to take a break, which is really hard, especially when you know like how much you have to do and how much you have to get done. And going to school and trying to run like my shop and everything can also be a struggle. So I just have to remind myself that it's okay to take a break sometimes. So now that I have my fresh new mats, I'm gonna start cutting more stickers. So I got a little bit hungry, and so I made myself a little lunch. This is like literally my lunch that I have pretty much every day unless I go out to eat. This is like my all-time favorite lunch for some reason. It's just like Campbell's chicken noodle soup and crackers with tuna on top. That's literally my favorite thing. And I have like I put little dill pickles on top, all cut up on the tuna crackers, and some toasted slivered almonds. And yeah, it's so simple, but it's so good. But when I eat, I usually try to not work, just to give myself a little break. And so I'll watch a show or something. I think I was watching Atypical today. And now I'm back to making more stickers. Also, if you guys are curious what I use for sticker making, I have a couple of videos on it. I have my how to make stickers video and my how to make die cut stickers video. And both of those I tried to make super like easy to follow, and I list all the supplies and everything, but I'll also list the supplies in the description in case you guys are kind of curious about what I use. But yeah, this is basically like what I've used for the last 2 years, and I haven't really changed anything since then. But if you guys are curious about anything specifically, you guys can just leave a question in the comments below, and I'll try to answer it for you guys. So now I'm just going to take out my iPad Pro, and I'm using the app called Procreate to add calendars to the prints in my shop that I offer. A lot of people, if they place an order and the month hasn't already been created, then I have to just do that really quickly in Procreate and send it over to my computer. And it's usually pretty easy because I already have the calendars kind of created. I just have to place the calendars on whatever print was ordered. So yeah, I have like files and files all on my computer of the ones that I already made. So usually I can just print it out straight from my computer, but if it's a new one that hasn't been made yet, that's when I have to go on Procreate. So I'm sending it over to my laptop, and that's where I will be sizing everything on Microsoft Word. I usually size them for the Leuchtturm to like 5.4 by 7.9, and that's like the perfect size for that. And then I just print them out. And I had to get a little dessert, so I just stole some of my mom's fudge that she made, and it kind of just helps me keep going. Usually I have like trolley gummy worms or something, but my mom's fudge is the best, so I've been eating that a lot. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep making stickers. I think it's like 5 p.m. at this point, and I started at, I want to say 11 a.m. and I probably have another few hours of sticker making to go, so I'm gonna grab my blankie and change into some sweatpants and sweatshirt. I just got this heated blanket from Costco, and it's so nice. It makes me fall asleep though, so I have to be careful not to wear it when I'm like trying to be productive for too long, because it makes me so tired, but it's the best. Oh yeah, also, if you guys haven't seen my new winter collection, I just came out with like, I want to say, I think 4 or 5 new sticker designs in my shop, and I also listed a ton of my original artwork in these really pretty frames that go perfectly with all of the watercolors that I've done. So if you guys want to check that out, I'll have the link in my description to my Etsy shop. But yeah, these were so much fun to make. I tried to make a couple like cozy autumn ones, and then they're mostly like winter themed, but I didn't want to go full like Christmas theme, so that I could kind of like use them all throughout the year. So yeah, I just really like this new collection, so I thought I would tell you guys about it. So right now I'm just trying to print my vellum sheets that I package all of my stuff in. These sheets are from Amazon, and it comes in like 100 pack, and I just printed a design that I did on Procreate on the sheets, and that's what I use to basically package all my orders. I have one that is for like calendar prints and then one for sticker prints, and I just think it's the perfect little like touch for packaging orders. But yeah, I'm finally done with cutting all my stickers out. This is the aftermath of all of the paper scraps that I had to throw away, and now I'm gonna set up my bed to start packaging orders. Usually I'll wait till the next day to start packaging, but I have a lot to get done in this next day, so I kind of have to start now. So I'm just gonna set everything up, and I'm going to cut out my my calendar prints first. Alright, I'm finally done cutting out all of my calendars and my stickers that were cut on my Cricut machine. What's nice about the Silhouette machine is that you can cut the outside on the machine, whereas the Cricut you would have to like set up a whole new design. So I only had to cut a little bit, which was nice. And then now I'm just going to be packaging my little die cut stickers. I use these clear bags from clearbags.com, and they're super nice because they're so clear and they really protect like all of the stickers in them. But I really want to try to find a alternative to plastic packaging so that I don't produce so much plastic waste. I just honestly haven't figured out the best way to do that, because the stickers that I have are sometimes not waterproof like my clear ones. So if they're in moisture, then they kind of like buckle up So if any of you guys know some alternatives, I would honestly love to hear them because I've tried my best to look it up online and I haven't really found anything that would really protect them. The white ones are not too bad. Like I could probably eliminate those from plastic packaging. I just need to kind of like figure out the best way to do that. But yeah, for some of my die cut stickers, as you can see, I put that little Kraft paper thing on top that I cut out with my Cricut machine. I think it looks so cute with the bigger die cut packs, but my smaller die cut packs I just put in these like tiny clear plastic baggies. And now I'm basically just checking each one of the stickers that I made. I just do a small check usually. I just kind of like lift up one of the stickers to make sure that the cut was all the way through and to make sure that the lines weren't like off or anything. And then I just packaged them up and put them in this little paper holder that I have. And that was basically it for that entire day. As you can see, I didn't even film the outro or anything because I was so tired. So this is day 2. And today I am going to just be putting the final gold touches on all of my calendars for the orders that added gold to them. And then I'm also gonna just package all of them up. So I have a flight at like 3 p.m. this day, so I'm only going to be doing a half day of work, but I still have a ton to do, so I basically just like woke up and started doing stuff. But yeah, for my calendars, I use the Fine Tech paint palette, and also for the like smaller gold details, I use my gold Jelly Roll pen. And they are my perfect combo of gold colors to add to my calendars. I think this Fine Tech gold paint palette is the best gold that I found. It does take a while to saturate though, so I actually, when I went to bed the night before, I put water in each pan and I just let it sit overnight, and it makes the color so much more saturated than having it sit in water for just like 10 minutes. So you get like a much like more saturated gold color. So now that I'm finished adding all of the gold to my calendars, I'm just going to leave them to dry for a little bit. I usually just use this dresser as my drying station, and then I'm going to get back to packing some orders up. So I set up my whole working station so it's just easy to grab everything I need and not have to like get up and down. But basically I have my calendars on the top and my stickers on the left, and then I have some gold washi tape that I get from Target. I have my vellum sheets on the left of me. I have a huge stack of rigid envelopes and plain envelopes. So I get my Kraft envelopes from Michael's, and I get them like in a larger size. It's the only place that I can find good like sturdy Kraft envelopes, so I usually get them from there. And I get my rigid Kraft envelopes from Amazon in like 100 pack or something. And then I have my computer up with all of my orders that I need to fill. And then to the right of me, I have my little thank you cards that are winter themed for Christmas time. And I also did these little crystal ball stickers so that I could just put one of them in every order. And yeah, that's basically everything that I have at my little working station, I think. This is probably my favorite part of the whole process because I just love putting like these cute little packages together, and it's also satisfying to see something get packaged up after putting so much time into everything. It's just definitely my favorite part of the whole process. And I think it's just the best thing to receive a package from someone and it's like personalized to their artwork or whatever they create. So I tried to kind of put my own little personal touches on everything. Alright, so for this last part of packaging, I'm having to move to my desk again because my boyfriend came over and took over my bed, which is nice though because I hate being alone for this long, so I always force him to come over. And he's just studying because he has finals next week and we're both graduating, I think next Wednesday, so it's definitely nice to have someone to be productive with. But yeah, after I put together some final packages, I just am going to stamp them all with my little custom stamp that I made. I carved the stamp like a few months ago along with another one, and I use them on all of my envelopes. I've even seen people put them in their bullet journal and like cut them out. I think it's so cute, so I definitely want to do some more stamp carving to dress up my orders. And yeah, this is basically all of the envelopes that I was able to label before I had to leave. So I'm just putting them in this big bag and I'm ready to go to the post office. And that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I just want to say thank you to Audible for sponsoring this video, and thank you to all of you guys that have supported my shop over the years and my little business that I have going. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.